And with Proverbs 21. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. He directs it like a watercourse wherever he pleases. All a man's ways seem right to him, but the Lord weighs the heart. To do what is right and just is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. Haughty eyes and a proud heart, the lamp of the wicked, are sin. The plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty. A fortune made by a lying tongue is a fleeting vapor and a deadly snare. The violence of the wicked will drag them away, for they refuse to do what is right. The way of the guilty is devious, but the conduct of the innocent is upright. Better to live on a corner of the roof than share a house with a quarrelsome wife. The wicked man craves evil, his neighbor gets no mercy from him. When a mocker is punished, the simple gain wisdom. When a wise man is instructed, he gets knowledge. The righteous one takes note of the house of the wicked and brings the wicked to ruin. If a man shuts his ears to the cry of the poor, he too will cry out and not be answered. A gift given in secret soothes anger, and a bribe concealed in the cloak pacifies great wrath. When justice is done, it brings joy to the righteous, but terror to evildoers. Wow, there is so much here that we're going over. When a mocker is punished, the simple gain wisdom. When a wise man is instructed, he gets knowledge. And so even, through life, we can look at it. Have you ever been in a time where it felt like you were being criticized over and over again? Over and over again, and it was repeated, like by multiple people, family members, friends, coworkers, and such. Have you ever gotten to that time where you felt like you just couldn't take it anymore? It would just, why am I being criticized for everything? Stop. Take a moment. Take a moment with the Lord and see and ask, is there something that I'm missing? Am I taking it as criticism? Or am I taking it as a way that I feel like the whole world, everything is against me at this moment? Or is it something that I need to actually listen to? Because a lot of times, once again, we think we know what we're going through. We think we know how to continue. We think we know how to strive. We know how to be in the grind. We know day to day, we have tasks, we have things that are in line or we believe are in line. And when things get thrown out of place, we start to try to control it more and more, and or when we start hearing things from people and it's not in line or not in tune with how we're feeling, how we're thinking at the time, a lot of times we will start to perceive things. We will start to get in our feelings and start to feel like we're being attacked when that may not be the case. So take a moment. Sometimes we have to be still. Sometimes we have to fall back and request assistance from the Lord. Sometimes the Lord is trying to tell us something. Sometimes the Lord is trying to tell you something. Sometimes the Lord is trying to tell me something. And we're just not getting it. We're just not getting it because we're rushing through. We're too busy. We feel like we're too focused. And of course, we may be focused, but we are not focused on the correct things. Also, sometimes we have to look at what is being told to us, how it's being told to us, and how it's being guided. Because a lot of times we may be in our feelings, we may feel like it relates to a certain situation when it really doesn't. When somebody is really getting at you, when actually somebody's crawling under your skin, when somebody is being facetious and devious towards you, compared to when you're just hearing something that you don't want to hear, or you don't think you need to hear it at that moment, or some type of criticism, but may have a base to it. So take that moment and bring it to the Lord. I know, take our feelings are very important. Hey, Jesus wept. That's okay, but also take it to the Lord and ask for his guidance, because there may be something that's we're missing. I'm a witness to it. I definitely have been in times where I've been criticized or been told something over and over again, and it took something major to happen for me to stop and realize. Sometimes we end up going through a consequence, or sometimes we end up it just dawning on us, oh, that's what this person is trying to say. Now I get it. So take that moment. Before I go on to the next one, what kind of thoughts or feelings come to your mind when we read over this? How does it make you feel, and what does it make you think?